So every business in America needs a champ plan. If you have W-2 employees and you are paying them some type of salary, even if it's just part-time employees they can still qualify for this plan, you should strongly consider implementing and installing the champ plan into your business for 3 reasons. Now, I'm going to go over that today, and I'm going to explain to you how you could give your employees access to unlimited doctor's visits, prescriptions, mental health care for $0 copays while actually saving your company money. We're going to talk about that in just a second. I know it sounds too good to be true. And we're going to give your employees a take-home pay increase. So we're going to give them a raise. We're going to give them access to $0, zero cost health care, and then we're going to save you some money on payroll taxes. Now, Champ is not designed, which is what we're talking about here, the Champ plan. It is not designed to replace your health insurance. It is not designed to compete with your health insurance. And it is not health insurance. This is not a wellness plan. This is not a reimbursement plan. This is a health management plan. Now, some of the companies that currently use the Champ plan are going to be Crumble Cookies, Popeyes, Buffalo Wild Wings, Arby's, Piggly Wiggly, Denny's, Dunkin' Donuts, and a whole lot more. There's almost 1 million lives on Champ currently, and they are on this plan specifically because of these 3 benefits that I'm going to talk about. So the first benefit, the healthcare benefit, 0 out-of-pocket cost. Now, according to Compare.com, the average urgent care copay in the United States is $25 to $50. The average primary care doctor visit is going to be $10 to $44. So I want you to think about this. If your employee makes $25 an hour, they need to work over an hour just to pay for the urgent care visits. What now? You say, well, they make $25 an hour. Well, yeah, they make $25 an hour gross. To net 25 in order to pay for urgent care, they're going to have to work more than an hour. Now, the Champ plan allows them to keep that money in their pocket, gives them access to care, and puts the money back in your pocket. So there's 5 main benefits, zero cost healthcare benefits that we're going to talk about that come with the Champ plan. So the first is going to be that unlimited doctor and urgent care visits, 100% coverage through First Health providers, no copays, no limits, no surprises. There's about 45% of Americans that say they are not going to urgent care or the doctor because of that financial barrier, And so what this does is allows them to know, hey, I can go to urgent care for $0 out of pocket, no copay, and I can figure out what's going on with me. Additionally, same thing for the doctor. Now, 100% preventative care is covered as well. This is going to be anything the ACA requires. $0 out of pocket. So an example of this is type 2 diabetes screening, blood pressure screening, etc. Now, one thing I want you to think about here is that early detection does save lives. Catching conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure early on can prevent expensive complications later on. A healthier employee is ultimately going to be a more productive employee. Additionally, unlimited access to prescriptions at $0 to $1. About 85% of the formulary has a $0 out-of-pocket cost. About 15% is going to be at $1. So if your employees are on, some type of medication, they can just get it covered if it's on our formulary, which is very robust through the Champ plan. Over 50,000 pharmacies available nationwide for them to pick from as well. Now, unlimited virtual primary and mental health care. This is maybe my favorite benefit of the Champ plan. This is 24/7, 365 access to a board-certified physician. Essentially, I want you to think about it like this. Essentially, this is picking up your phone and FaceTiming your doctor anytime for any reason. Unlimited access, $0 out of pocket. So if you wake up sick, you don't want to go to urgent care, you have a sore throat, it's probably strep. You're going to get on the FaceTime. You're going to say, hey, doc, this is what's going on right now, sore throat. These are my symptoms. They're going to be able to diagnose you right there over the phone. And then instead of having to drive down to urgent care, wait the 30 minutes just to be told that, yeah, you do have strep throat, go, pick this up from the pharmacy, you can do that all virtually over the phone and then just drive to the pharmacy and pick it up. Very, very cool benefit. And then a personal health manager plus risk scanning app. This is just proactive medical care to identify health risks early. This shifts from being reactive to proactive, helping employees understand and manage their health risks before they become serious conditions that will impact performance and health insurance claims. Now, the financial benefits, the too good to be true. This is where most people start thinking that the Champ plan does sound too good to be true. Champ will actually generate a take-home pay increase for your employees and a net savings for your business due to the payroll tax savings. Since Champ is a Section 125 plan, when an employee participates, their contributions to the Champ plan comes out pre-tax. Now, I'm going to go over this just high level for time's sake. If you'd like to see the specifics of how money flows, use the link below in the description to book a call with me one-on-one, and I'll walk you through the exact specifics of the ins and outs of the money with the Champ plan in terms of that pre-tax deduction and exactly how that works. Now, enrolled employees are going to see an average of $125 a month increase in their take-home pay. The Section 125 cafeteria plan reduces taxable salaries. Employee gets a raise without you having to spend more money. Now, businesses, your business is going to save $573.60 a year per employee in payroll taxes. So every dollar that runs through your 125 plan eliminates the matching FICA taxes, the 7.65% match. And the result is a direct reduction in your payroll tax. So for every 100 employees you have, you'll save $57,000 in some change in payroll taxes. And then finally, the ripple effect, flattening the premium curve. Again, Champ is not meant to replace your major medical. Champ does not interfere with any of your current benefits. It's a standalone plan. So think of Champ as the front line of defense for your major medical. Your major medical is the castle. Champ is the moat around the castle. It actually protects your major medical plan. Now, every year, you and your health broker have the conversation about your health insurance premiums increasing. Typically, they go up to 5%, 5 to 10% per year. This is where Champ helps because claims mitigation via care redirection, same care, but it's now paid for by Champ, reduces the amount of claims hitting your major medical and lowers the overall utilization rates that drive premium calculations. Early intervention impact. Preventative care catches conditions before they require expensive treatment. And it's not guaranteed, but companies typically see an average savings of $700 per employee per year on the major medical insurance premiums when using Champ. Again, that is not guaranteed. That is just the average that we see. All right, next steps, book a call to meet one-on-one so I can give you more information on Champ and see exactly what your numbers would look like. There is no net cost to you with Champ. So there is going to be a cost, but the net cost is going to be a savings to you. So you are going to save, as the business owner, $573 a year. Your employees will see an increase in their take-home pay, and then they're going to get those amazing benefits as well. We will quickly be able to tell you exactly how much money you can save and the impact on your workforce would be. All you got to do is book a call. Use the description below. Hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.